Welcome to Good Vital Mornings. Daily inspiration and that good music. Yes. Good Vital Morning, daily inspiration and that good music. I'm your boy, your cousin, your big unk, all that, a bag of chips and a 50-cent juice. I am he, Mr. P.O. Sweets, and I'm so excited to have you guys here with me. I'm with you, you're with me. We all are together as one. Good morning. Good morning. I'm hoping that you guys are having an amazing start to your day. I am excited about the day. You should be excited about the day. Wherever it is, like, let it go. Whatever it is that's holding your thoughts, that's holding your mind hostage, just let it go. Sometimes it's harder to do than to say, but I guarantee you, if you do let it go, guess what happens? It will let go because you have the power to do it. You understand what I'm saying? You have the power to. Hey, listen. Take a moment. Send this to somebody. Send this to somebody that you know needs some encouragement, needs some inspiration. We're here Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday. So we're not here on the weekend. Other than a few special days. Let me ask you guys something. Did you guys enjoy Pastor Brown on the 24th, 25th, and 26th? I'm thinking about doing it next year. It was fun. It was fun to do. So I think we're gonna bring them back every now and then. Spirit, just throw them in there like sprinkling pixie dust. Just bring them back in for a few things. But hey, listen. Sometimes we have to reinvent ourselves. Sometimes we have to reinvent ourselves. I can tell you this from a guy who, at the core of who I am a music guy. I started out I started taking piano lessons at 6. I became a DJ by the time I was 17. And I combined both of those skills as a producer to really make a name for myself as a producer. A guy that could actually play, actually arrange, and actually DJ. Like all those things. The guy that really shaped my musical side was a guy by the name of LEROY. You heard him on the show a couple of weeks ago. He took me under his wing when I was about 17 and began to show me chords, because when I was the type of kid that I kind of took what I wanted from the music, from music school, if you will. I didn't learn too much that I applied other than fingering and things of that nature from playing piano. But all the chords and progressions and all that stuff, I learned that stuff from LEROY. He's the one that showed me that. He's the one that showed me string arrangement and horn arrangement. To this day, he's the one that breaks down music to me and counter lines and how and why and all of these things. But I take all that, and you're looking at me now as a guy who's a content creator. I had to reinvent myself because I found out that I had more skills. I had more things laying dormant inside of me. I had to reinvent myself. So then I turn around and I'm a front of house engineer. Then I'm a studio engineer. Then I'm mixing records. Then I'm, arranging records. Then I'm doing all of these other things. Now I understand video and I know how to edit and I know how to create content. I'm a director, so I know how to shoot. I know how to manage teams. I know about stage production. All of these things I learned because I fell into it. But it started with my gift of music. There are people that only know me as PL Sweets, the producer. There are people that only know me as Prentiss Thompson, the front of the house engineer at so many church events. I mixed everybody from Coco to Winans to, I mean, gosh, I can't even remember all the people that Israel Halton and Ty Tribbett. I mean, I can go on and on. Drea Johnson, Dietrich Hatton, all these big names in the gospel. I mixed front of house. These things I forgot I did. Because sometimes you gotta reinvent yourself. Sometimes you gotta just reinvent yourself because there's more of you coming than there is now. That I can guarantee. Like my mom used to say, you know what, you don't believe me? Just keep on living. Keep on living. Just keep on living. Which brings me up to a record that I really want to talk about today. So, feast your eyes on the screen. You probably have never seen this record. Feast your eyes on the screen. If you are listening and you want to see this, go to the YouTube channel. But this is LOUIE VEGA presents LEROY BURGESS, the Universal Robot Band, featuring Patrick Adams. Now, these are three giants: LOUIE, LEROY, Patrick Adams, rest in power. And if you open up the middle of it, this is the studio session. I was at the session. I'm here, somewhere over here, in the studio sessions. Now, ironically, this song, Barely Breaking Even, is the reason why the label BBE even exists, because the acronym is BBE, Barely Breaking Even. He named his record label after a song that came out in the 80s by the Universal Robot Band. Now, the thing about this record is that it was really recorded as a song on the Log album that ended up disappearing. That's the best way to say it. Ended up disappearing and popped up somewhere else. The producer grabbed the reel. So this song that I'm about to play, the original was originally supposed to be on the Log album, ended up being on the Universal Robot Band album, and was recreated as a marker, as an anniversary for BBE Records. And it goes like this. Great record. Recreated in the studio. I was there because obviously I was filming it. I have some behind the scene footage that's you're gonna see later on this year. But yeah, in the studio, live strings, live horns. Man, you talk about a moment. It's a moment when you get to see things recreated to enhance the original that came out in the 80s. Now listen, the song was so powerful that the gentleman named his label after it. And it was so powerful that they recreated it, and it sounds better than the original because now it has a B section to it. See if I can play it. It has a B section to it. It didn't have it. This didn't exist on the original. Didn't. That whole string section did not exist. Didn't exist. This whole section didn't exist. So shouts out to Louis Vega. Rest in power, Patrick Adams. Salute to my mentor, LEROY Burgess. But sometimes you gotta reinvent yourself. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta do that. So, hey, I'm gonna say it like my good friend Corrado always says, but hold up. You go be great today. You go be amazing today. Because you can do it. Can I say it now? Can you say it with me? Is it possible? Hey, I'm going to say it like my good friend Corrado always says. Be good to yourself.